Hi everyone. This time I want to talk about tiredness, about feeling tired and what we might do about this. Of course, when we talk about feeling tired, one typical thing that comes to mind is when we feel like going to rest, going to sleep, making our little siesta, because sometimes it's just physical tiredness. Our body is tired. There is muscle soreness and we want to rest. And our body is asking us to stop, to stay put, to relax, even to sleep. And eventually we do it, that's quite okay, and it works very well. It's a normal remedy to help our muscles and our body recover from some wear out coming from the day. Now, there is another area that is mind tiredness. We feel mind fatigue. And of course, there is a possible cycle coming from being mentally tired and being physically tired. So it's good to take care of both. And of course, to take care of mental fatigue, again, it's good to stop our mind a little bit. But the thing is that sometimes the mind is not able to stop like that. The mind needs something to deal with. The mind is all the time jumping from one subject to another. So there is one remedy I like, and it came to my mind today as I was feeling a bit tired. And this remedy is occupying our mind with the observation of fatigue. And what we do is that we just sit down. Perhaps we close our eyes and we start asking an almost stupid question. How do I know I am tired? How is tiredness in my body? So I start observing the body sensations of fatigue. Perhaps some soreness from the muscles, perhaps I feel some influence of tiredness on my breathing pattern. So the question is, how is tiredness breathing with me? Perhaps I notice something in my heart. Perhaps I notice that my muscles are tense. At the same time, they feel a little bit worn out. And I may observe that patterns of tension might be with different intensity in different areas of my body, like my face, the sides of my head, like my eyes, my forehead, perhaps even my brain, perhaps my throat. And the rule is I observe a lot. I don't try to change anything. I don't try to change being tired at all. I observe it. And of course, I also observe the way tiredness is affecting my mind. So I might notice that I'm less focused because of this momentary tiredness. Perhaps I notice that I'm more confused. It's not so easy to keep targets, purpose in my mind, to really mean something or to really be aiming something specific with my actions. Perhaps my mind becomes slightly more chaotic. Perhaps in my emotions, I have a tendency to feel some sadness, perhaps some increase in anxiety, perhaps some anger. Perhaps I become, um, in a way, more agitated, irritated also. Now, I just observe this. I don't fight it. I don't do anything specific. I observe fatigue a lot. I prolong some time observing fatigue, not trying to solve it, not doing anything about it, except being there, observing it. Perhaps I notice even the energy of fatigue in my body, perhaps even in my mind. Sometimes we get a feeling that our brain is foggy, or perhaps there is like an inner burning in the brain. And we also observe that without acting on it. And if we do this for some time, in my experience, like 15 to 20 minutes, and we just go back to observing fatigue again and again, peacefully observing during those minutes, like minor cycles of observation. Eventually, after this, we feel a lot more restful, almost paradoxically. And actually, I decided to do this little video about fatigue because I was feeling tired. And I enjoy doing this. I'm feeling a little less tired by now. So I hope you enjoy it. And as usual, if you like it, comment, share, subscribe the channel, and see you a little bit later. Thanks.